There you can see Matt Barnes spitting at the man. Now this is after the spit. I don't know what the hell he's trying to do here. He's trying to go at the man. He's trying to go at him, but it doesn't really look like he wants any smoke at all. Look at how weak he looks.
Matt Barnes would not have spit on that man if it wasn't another man there that probably is a blood that was pushing the other guy back and the other guy was being held. These guys are cowards. Behaving like that will get you killed. What would make somebody become rich that be on TV with all these young boys dying in the hood? What would make them want to turn around and be that disrespectful? Well, people already have a reason to envy you. What would make you turn around and spit on another man?
Following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audience.
Niggas just hating on me. On the other hand, I got people that's waiting for me to drop that heat. Man, sometimes you gotta bake it slowly. Something like that cheese and macaroni. I'm the one and only.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Trippin' Ain't Easy. I am your host, Trip Simpson, in the building, ready to get this grill going today. But first and foremost, we gotta handle business.
I know you're gonna look after family.
What family you talking about, Ice?
Fuck, I look invisible, nigga.
That's right, I am not invisible, so do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, tap that notification bell and select all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a few days ago, prior to the 49ers Cowboys playoff football game, former NBA basketball player / All the Smoke podcaster Matt Barnes got into an altercation with his fiance's ex-husband right outside of the stadium. During this altercation, it's reported that Matt Barnes spat at the man and then allegedly tried to assault him afterwards. Now, Matt Barnes has a different take on the situation, so I want to get to this TMZ article real quick so we can read what they're talking about, and then we'll get to the video. Matt Barnes spit on his fiance's ex during a heated altercation at the Cowboys versus 49ers game on Sunday. Video obtained by TMZ Sports shows, but the former NBA champ claims the man started it all, threatening him and shoving him. The incident happened at around 3:40 p.m. just before the playoff contest began at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, when Barnes encountered his fiance's former husband, David Patterson Jr., in a concourse at the venue. The incident happened at around 3:40 p.m. just before the playoff contest began at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, when Barnes encountered his fiance's former husband, David Patterson Jr., in a concourse at the venue. In the footage, you can see Barnes sprayed the man with spit before he later got in the guy's face. The clip shows the two exchange words and got in a bit of a wrestling match before, thankfully, they separated and walked in different directions. According to an application for a temporary civil restraining order filed by Barnes in LA County Court 2 days after the incident, the NBA star alleges Patterson Jr. was the aggressor in the situation. In the court documents, Barnes says Jr. hunted me down and aggressively confronted me. He said the 37-year-old yelled profanities and threats at him, called him names, and incited the crowd around them into a frenzy by yelling out my full name repeatedly. Barnes added that Patterson Jr. eventually shoved me and I was forced to push him off of me. He continued, I did not want the altercation to physically escalate further, and out of frustration with him seeking me out, his unrelenting repeat harassment, I spat in his direction in disgust. Cops tell us they were called to the scene to investigate an allegation of battery, where they say the alleged victim ID'd 42-year-old Barnes as the suspect. They said an investigation in the case remains ongoing. As for Barnes' request for the TRO, he says Patterson Jr. has been terrorizing him for months, believing the man is jealous of my relationship with his ex-wife. He said at one point in 2022, Patterson Jr. threatened to shoot him with his gun. He asked the court to restrict Patterson Jr. from coming within 100 yards of him. Barnes, who played 3 seasons in the NBA Bay Area with the Golden State Warriors in his NBA career, appeared to go on his Sunday night without further incident. So according to the article, Matt Barnes claimed he was assaulted first. And then Patterson pushed him, so then he spat in his direction. Now that's a crock of shit. Let's get to the videotape. There you can see Matt Barnes spitting at the man. Now this is after the spit. I don't know what the hell he's trying to do here. He's trying to go at the man. He's trying to go at him. But it doesn't really look like he wants any smoke at all. Look at how weak he looks. I mean, look at all that faking. You could have been swung. You already spat on the man, and you could have been swung. Like, Matt Barnes really don't want no smoke. Let's see if we can get this a little bit closer so we can see really what's going on here. I'm gonna start it over. Look, spits directly in the man's face. Coward. And look, after he spits in his face. That was a very, very, very peaceful brush up between Matt Barnes and David Patterson Jr. Yeah, so this dude's really got a problem. Now, before I get into my take on the situation, Matt Barnes, about 2 years ago on his podcast, All the Smoke, brought up former NBA number one draft pick out of high school, Kwame Brown, on one of the podcasts and basically tried to play him. Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson called him a bus on their podcast, All the Smoke, a few years back, and Kwame Brown lost it. He went ape shit on everybody. Anybody who tried to comment or put their 2 cents against Kwame Brown ripped him to shreds verbally on his YouTube channel. He became an instant YouTube sensation, and it was partly thanks to Matt Barnes, aka Becky with the good hair, as Mr. Brown likes to describe him. Interestingly enough, when this incident went down, he took to his YouTube page to speak about it, and I'm going to play that video, do a quick reaction, and then I'll get into my thoughts.
I think that's going to be an excuse as well. But it's mighty funny. It's mighty funny. Everything that I came to the internet saying and talking about the behavior of these men, everything I've been talking about, you guys are starting to see it live in the flesh. To where a man, just because he makes some money, he feels like he's a god walking on earth. They think they deserve your girl. They think they can spit on you. They can spat right on you. And the sad reality of that situation is, men like that is the reason why our community is so jacked up, and they don't want to talk about behavior. This is why I watch behavior and nothing else.
Facts.
These are the men that they put in front of you. These are the men that they say is the good, clean-cut guys, and everybody is jealous of their life. And I'm jealous, and anybody who objects to anything they're doing, they just jealous, they hurt, their life is dirt. But how much of a low life you gotta be to spit at somebody while another man is in between you, pushing the other dude back while the other dude is being grabbed?
Facts. The videotape clearly showed that. This man spit on the man's face while he was being grabbed. And then when he was let go, he didn't even want no smoke. That was the softest exchange and breakup I've ever seen in my life. Matt Barnes really needs to sit down for a second, take a chill pill, and really reassess his life.
I told y'all, these dudes act like ladies. No wonder no women are protected. And it just, the truth still remains the truth. The truth of the matter is, Matt Barnes, Gilbert Arenas, Steven Jackson, and men that behave like this are the reason why so many killings in our neighborhood. Matt Barnes would not have spit on that man if it wasn't another man there that probably is a blood that was pushing the other guy back, and the other guy was being held. These guys are cowards. Behaving like that will get you killed. What would make somebody become rich that be on TV with all these young boys dying in the hood? What would make them want to turn around and be that disrespectful? Well, people already have a reason to envy you. What would make you turn around and spit on another man?
Facts. If you really had a problem with the man that tough, you could have had your words and kept it moving, or you could have offered him up. But to spit in the man's face when your arms were definitely long enough to at least slap him, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I can't rock with that.
And the guys who protect these guys, I just got a question. Are you niggas moving on morals and principles, or are you niggas moving off of how much you get paid? Are you niggas morals bought and paid for?
Yes. The answer is
because I can tell you right now, my brother wouldn't protect me if I spit on a man. My brother would be like, look here, I ain't gonna let it go too far, but you need to get what's coming to you. You need to get that fair one. If you got enough cojones to spit on a man at a football game, this is how you know that these boys in a go-along, get-along game. You spit on somebody being a commentator on TV, you assault someone on camera, knowing that there's going to be no ramifications behind it. I told y'all, they'll turn the other cheek for somebody they like.
facts.
Matt Barnes make money for companies and organizations, so they're not going to discipline him. Gilbert Arenas can say pistol to your throat. They're not going to discipline him. He said it to a black guy. Matt Barnes spit on a black guy. I guarantee if he spit on a J person, if Matt Barnes spit on a J person, he would have got arrested.
By J person, I believe he's talking about someone who is Jewish.
And he would have had to apologize. He would have had to go to the all kind of Bible schools and all kind of shit just to be on TV. But the easiest person you could disrespect is a black man. So that's why these niggas willfully do it. We watch Shannon Sharp have noodle knees on air when a 5'5" white man was disrespecting him. He said nothing.
Facts. Kwame Brown is spot on here. That's why they don't like Kwame Brown, because Kwame Brown tells the truth. Same, like he said, same thing with Shannon Sharp. It's the same thing I said the other day. Why are you niggas sitting up here hyping up Shannon Sharp like he really wanted smoke with that basketball team? But this is the same Negro. This is the same Negro who let Skip Bailiff put him in his place 2-3 weeks in a row on two separate occasions. Skip Bailiff put Shannon Sharp in his place. He didn't have none of that smoke for Skip Bailiff, but he got all that smoke for the brothers on the basketball team. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up.
Come on, man, we supposed to be brothers.
His voice got loud. He almost sounded like a coward. When he got into a gym in front of black folks, what did he do? What is the one thing I tell you black folks can't embarrass their people in front of? And that's white folks. Don't nobody care how low they act around niggas. Don't nobody care about being violent around black folks. They only clean their act up when they get around white folks and J people. They only bunny hop and do all kind of weirdo shit when they get around people that they think deserve that type of respect. They don't bunny hop around black folks, they pull out choppers. Yeah, they don't bunny hop around black folks, they pull out choppers. So Matt Barnes and coward men like that is the problem with our community. I know it's all about who we like, and I know some people ain't gonna do nothing but say, oh yeah, man, these people just be beefing. Kwame is gonna beef back and forth. No, that ain't got nothing to do with no beef. That is despicable behavior. I've been saying this whole time, I watch behavior. And the men that they put in front of you have similar behavior. They are killers of our community. Almost every man they put in front of you got a crew of killers because they are cowards. Matt Barnes had another man there protecting him, and you could see him right there full in the flesh. I guarantee you that dude ain't got no job. I guarantee you that's one of his homeboys from the hood, and I guarantee you he'll do something stupid for him. That's the black community. That's the Wakanda. Now we starting to peel back that onion of what's really wrong with our community. Every one of these fake-ass activists, not all, but most.
Most of them. And Matt Barnes is definitely a fake-ass BLM activist.
These fake activists, these fake, I'm down for the hood because I perpetuate the stupidity and the dumb stuff and the danger of the hood, then that means I'm down for the hood. Well, I ain't down for the hood. I'm down with these kids, and these kids don't need nothing to do with no damn hood. I raised up in an environment in the hood, so I know it ain't nothing good coming from the hood. And the funny thing is, the fake imitating dudes that's pretending like they from the hood, they always act hood. But the dudes who actually are from the hood, how come they keep trying to ring the alarm to say, hey, look, it ain't nothing good gonna come out of this. Ain't nothing good finna come out of this sagging your pants and acting tough. There's always somebody tougher. Ain't nothing good finna come out of you shooting at somebody. Somebody gonna shoot back. Ain't nothing good finna come out of you spraying up somebody's mama house, cause they gonna spray up 4 or 5 of your mama, auntie, and everybody else's house. Ain't nothing good finna come up out of this young man. But no, you can't have people around that's gonna say that real right stuff. You gotta have the idiots and the jackasses that tell you to go check in, to go perpetuate a cycle of ignorance.
This man is spitting fire. I totally agree with this statement. Shout out to Kwame Brown for spitting that fire.
Those are the people that's going to be on your television station. Unless you're wearing a dress. Oops, did I say that? Yes, I did. I said it without cursing, though.
Over the past few years, there's a few things that we know Matt Barnes to be. That's an athlete, a fake-ass gangbanger, and a BLM, quote-unquote, activist. However, there's 2 things for certain that I know we can classify this guy as, and that's a simp and a clown. I honestly wouldn't expect anything less from this dude. This is the same guy who threw a hissy fit and acted like a bitter baby mama trying to fight his ex-wife's new boyfriend, Derek Fisher, claiming that he broke into the house because he was concerned for his kids. So it's definitely not surprising to me that this Negro would be the type of guy to start an altercation with his new fiance's ex-husband. Nonetheless, spitting in a man's face and running to the courts to get a restraining order is some of the most cowardly shit that I've seen in a long time. But these are your role models. Matt Barnes has got to be stopped. He is an embarrassment to the light-skinned nation. But hey, what do I know? Listen, if you agree, disagree, or you're indifferent, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, smack the notification bell, and select all. For myself and the rest of the crew here at Trippin' Ain't Easy, catch you on the next one. Peace out.